Hello, welcome to Combat Color 3. Today we will be doing a poetry read. Here's the book. Over 100 years old. It was almost 100 years old, sorry. It's my great-great-grandfather's. Here's a full view. Today we will be reading one of my favorites. The Cry of Children by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Not like the guns. And on to it. Do ye hear the children weeping? O my brothers, ere the sorrows come with years, they are leaning their young heads against their mothers, and that cannot stop their tears. The young lambs are bleating in the meadows, the young birds are chirping in the nest, the young fawns are playing with the shadows, the young flowers are blooming towards west. But the young children, O my brothers, they are weeping bitterly. They are weeping in the playtime of others, in the country of the free. Do you question the young children in their sorrows? Why their tears are falling so? The old man may weep for his tomorrow, which is lost in long ago. The old tree is leafless in the forest. The old year is ending in the frost. The old wound is stricken is the sorest. The old hope is the hardest to be lost. But the young children, O my brothers, do you ask them why they stand, weeping sore before the bosoms of their mothers in our happy fatherland? They look up with their pale and sunken faces, and their looks are sad to see, for a man's grief abhorrent draws and presses down the cheeks of infancy. Your old earth, they say, is very dreary. Our young feet, they say, are very weak. Few paces have we taken, yet are very weary. Our grave rest is very far to seek. Ask the old why they weep, and not the children, for outside earth is cold, and we young ones stand without are bewildering, and the graves are for the old. True, say the young children, it may happen that we die before our time. Little Alice died last year. The grave is shapen like a snowball in the rime. We looked into the pit and prepared to take her. Was no room for any work in the close day, for the work in close clay, for the sleep wherein she layeth none will wake her, crying, Get up, little Alice, it is day. If you listen by the grave, the sun and showers with your ears down, little Alice never cries. Could we see her face, be sure we should not know her, for the smile has time for growing in her eyes, and merry go her moments, lull and stilled in the shroud by the kirk chime. It is good when it happens, say the children, that we die before our time. For oh, say the children. We are weary, and we cannot run or leap. If we cared for any meadows, it were merely to drop down in them and sleep. Our knees tremble sorely in the stooping we fall upon our faces, trying to go. And underneath our heavy eyelids drooping, the reddest flower would look like the palest, would look as pale as snow. For all day we drag our burden trying, or all day we drive the wheels of iron in the factories round and round. For all day the wheels are droning, turning, their wind comes in our faces, till our hearts turn, our heads will pulse, our head will pulse burning, and the walls turn in their places. Turns the sky in the high windowed blanket, and reeling, turn back the long light that droppeth down the wall. Turn the black flies that crawl along the ceiling, all a turning, all day, and we withal. And all day the iron wheels are droning, and sometimes we could pray, O ye wheels, break out of mad mourning, break out in a mad moaning. Stop, be silent, for today. Now tell the poor young children, O my brothers, to look up to him and pray. So the blessed ones, who blesseth all the others, will bless them another day. They answer, Who is God, that he should hear us, while the rushing of the iron wheels is stirred? When we sob aloud, the human creatures near us pass by, hearing not, or answering not a word. And we hear not, for the wheels in there resounding, strangers speaking at the door. It is likely God, with angels singing round him, hears a weeping and more. But no, say the children, weeping faster, he is speechless as a stone. And they tell us of his image in the Master, who commands us to work on. Go to, say the children, up to heaven, heaven dark, wheel like turning clouds. Are we all fined? Do not mock us. Grief has made us unbelievable, but unbelieving. We look up for God, but tears have made us blind. Do you hear the children weeping and disproving? O my brothers, what ye preach for God's possible is taunting by his world's loving, and the children doubt of each. They look up with their pale and sunken faces, and their look is dread to see. For they mind you of their angels in the places, with eyes meant for deity. How long, they say, how long, O cruel nation, will you stand to move the world? On a child's heart, stifle down with a mailed heel, mail, with a mailed heel its plantation, and tread onward to your throne amidst the mart. our blood splashes upwards. Oh, our tyrants! And your purpose shows your path, but the children's sob crusheth deeper in the silence to the strong man in his wrath. That is what was going through their heads. So I hope you take something from that. But anyway, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and do whatever you must. If you wish for more content, leave a like and comment, or ask me. I hope you've enjoyed this. Good night.